Imagine having fresh organic produce, having a healthier lifestyle, reducing your carbon footprint, and lowering your grocery bill at the same time. Earlier this year, Marina Quitab wrote an article where she said, by growing your own food, even if you just start with a few crops, you're contributing to a healthier you and a healthier planet. I know that everyone would like to build these better habits, and anyone can achieve these goals. Today, I'm going to tell you how growing your own food can be beneficial to you and to the environment. First of all, starting a garden is a great way to shave a few dollars off of your grocery bill. It's a lot of extra money to buy all the produce that you need, especially if you buy organic produce. And if you're someone who makes a lot of recipes, you might find yourself at the store even more regularly for these fruits and vegetables just for one recipe. And that's really going to add up. Think about the distance that those fruits and vegetables had to travel to get from the farm to the store to your house. It's a long way, it's a lot of time. And in order for the produce to survive a trip like that, it needs chemical preservatives in it. And by growing your own food, you can be assured that there are none of these chemicals and preservatives in your food, and it will be more packed with the natural vitamins and nutrients that you need from the vegetables. And not only will it benefit you, but it will benefit the planet too. Monocropping and monocultures is the #1 form of farming in the United States today. It is the mass production of commonly used crops that are in high demand, such as corn, soy, and wheat. The government funds these giant farms, but they have certain regulations they must follow. They also use genetically modified seeds to ensure that the crops will be the same with great consistency. Chemicals for pesticides are being sprayed all over the land and all over the crops. One of the regulations these monocultures must follow is using certain pesticides which have not yet been extensively researched. They also must use preservatives in their food, like I said before, to make it last much longer than it normally would. And a lot of fossil fuels are used in the transport from these big farms to the stores. And not only that, but these monocultures take up acres and acres of land, miles and miles of land. And it would be impossible to have a farm like that without all of the heavy machinery that they use to cultivate it. When starting a garden of your own, here's a few things to consider. First, you're going to want to choose your land. Your land has to be somewhere that will not flood and has full sun, 6+ hours a day. After you have your space picked out, you'll need to till the land, get the soil ready with any fertilizer you want to use to keep your seeds happy. Choose what you want to grow and plant your seeds. But first, you're going to want to think about how you want the garden to look after it's fully grown. You're going to need to navigate through it, harvest all of your food, and with full-grown plants, that's going to be pretty difficult if you plant the seeds right next to each other. So make sure that you have plenty of land, you separate your seeds nicely, so when everything's fully grown, it's easy to harvest. Consider what you want to do with your garden. You might want to grow some crops just for yourself, or maybe you want to learn some more recipes or learn how to can and save your food for the future. After you plant, give the seeds heavy water to start and make sure they don't dry out. And that's it. Just wait for your food. In conclusion, growing your own food has plenty of benefits, not only to you, but to the earth. By starting a garden yourself, you could learn so many new skills like canning, cooking new recipes. You will certainly reduce your carbon footprint and become a healthier person in doing so. Thank you for listening.